Hey Refreshers, Nicole Lauren, I'm Refreshing Style. Yes, I'm all up in my feelings today. I'm going to tell you why. I was sitting out on my porch and I was just thinking and praying, what we were going to do today on the weekend. And those of you that follow me know I've got 2 boys, and then we also have another kiddo that sometimes stays with us, my son's friend. But I am all up in my feelings today. I'm going to tell you why. And then stay tuned to the end because I'm going to share something that starts to help me a little bit when it comes to this. But so my kids are 15 and 12, and I am going through this stage that my kids don't want to hang out with me anymore. And it literally makes me want to cry. And I feel like such a baby, but I feel like some of you mamas out there understand. So we raise these babies, right? And they want us 24/7. So much where we're like, can we just get a break? They just cling to us and they need us for everything and they come to us for everything, and we're their biggest heroes. And then they grow up and they become teens, preteens. My 12-year-old's the same way, not as bad as my 15-year-old, but they don't want to hang out with us anymore. And I literally sit on my porch and I started crying because it's beautiful out and it's Sunday, and I wanted them to both go to the pool and hang out with me, and they thought that used to be cool. My older son, I just called him. He thinks I'm literally the weirdest freak right now because I started crying on the phone. He slept at his friend's house, and I'm like, well, can you just come to the pool, or can you at least meet us at Papa's for dinner? And he's like, Mom, I hung out with you all day yesterday. And I was just like, I know, but you always hang out with me. You used to always, you couldn't get enough of me. He's like, I'll try to make it to dinner, Mom. I'll try to make it. Stop getting emotional. Ridiculous. And then on the way to the beach yesterday, I'm singing and I'm dancing, and we used to have car karaoke. He used to sing with me. He used to think my dance moves were cool. And now he's like, stop being weird. And I'm like, you used to love weird. And then my little one's inside. All he wants to do is play video games. And I'm like, it's so nice outside. Let's go to the pool. Let's go back to the beach. Do you want to go to the park? And he's like, Mom, I don't want to do anything. But there was a time that you wanted to. So I think it's such a hard transition. I know for me, and I've done a video and joked about this before, we go from mama to mommy to mom to bro, right? And it's so true because they just go through this transition of needing us to not wanting anything to do with us, and they just want to be with their friends. And I know I went through the same thing, but you don't think about that. When you're a mom, we don't go through a transition. We have our kids and we want them around us forever. I feel like I want to cling on to my kids, and they go through that hormones, they go through the ups and downs of middle and high school and all of that. They feel it and they change, but us mamas are the same. We don't have that. So to us, it's okay, we've done this for 15 years with you, and then all of a sudden you expect me to back off and you don't want to hang around me anymore. It's hard. I don't think they realize how hard it is, and I struggle with it. And I made a post on Facebook about it, how do you mamas as teens, how do you deal with this? And everyone assured me they come back. That it's temporary. And somebody actually posted a book in the comments, so I'm gonna put that in the comments for you guys as well, because I definitely am gonna order that and read it. And the title made me laugh. It's get out of my life, but first can you give me a ride to the mall? Which is so true. And now I've got one of my little ones coming out here. He's like, what are you doing? That you guys just stopped by and said hi. Have fun at the beach. I love you. Bye. I was literally just interrupted because they all came home. My son came home with his friends. He said, hi, Mom. I came to say hi to you and I love you, because I just started crying with him on the phone. But what he really did was they all grabbed a snack and he needs to change his shirt. But I love that he actually made me, he thought to say that he came home for me. Oh, but it's moments like that I'm like, okay, they do care. They do love you. They just want to hang out with their friends, and I understand it. I do. Somebody once told me I think it was in a church group, or one of my clients, I think. She said, if you think that these kids are yours, you need to second guess. They're God's kids. They are made for more. and you're going to go through so many transitions into mamahood, all of that, like empty nest and all the different phases that we go through. And it just puts it into perspective and makes you think like, wow, like, you know, our job is to raise them. Our job is to lead them and show them the way, so then when they do go out those doors without you and there's teenagers and they're driving and you have anxiety, that you know that they're going to make the good decisions. And I do trust my kids and think they're going to make the best decisions. And I just love them, and I just want to hang out with them. And I just don't know sometimes how to get through it. But what I think helps is knowing that they will come back. And I think that a lot of moms that I've talked to that have gone through this, they tell me, girl, it is temporary. Like, dry those tears. They go through this transition. That's why I want to read this book. And they always come back. Like, they literally come back as adults, sometimes even closer than ever. Like, sometimes the best relationships are when they come back after they're grown, you know, college years, adults, and they mature and they start to realize those relationships and the love, and it's just a transition. So if I have to put my big girl pants on and my big girl mommy pants from the ages of, like, you know, 12 to 18, like, mamas, when does it end? The ones who have older kids, when does it end? But they will come back, and I am literally doing this video today for me so I can rewatch it and be like, control your emotions. They do come back. They came back to grab some snacks and gave me a hug, even though I know it was just for snacks and not for the hug. But still, you know, you've done something right when those moments happen. So I'm having a sappy Sunday. I'm actually going to go make my youngest, who's 12, who semi wants to hang out with me still, shut off the video games and go chill by the pool. So I hope this connected with you today. And just for the simple fact that you can know you're not alone if you're going through the stage that your kids don't want to hang out with you anymore. They go from wanting you to not to I heard they come back. So here's to waiting on them coming back and me just giving them grace and patience and love and cherishing the moments I have. I get 30 seconds. I get 30-second conversations, if that. And I get the and the eye roll, right? Like, I get 30 seconds max to talk to them. And it used to be hours, and it used to be, but why? It used to be, but mommy, how? And we used to have such long conversations, and now we get seconds. But I'm just learning to cherish the seconds and to just know that the minutes and hours will come back again. I'm counting on that to come back. When that happens, you will get another video. I got a few more years to wait for that, but I'm going to cherish the moments that I have, cherish those 30 seconds. And if you guys want more Hot Mess Mom Life, you can check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting that red subscribe button to follow me on my journey so you never miss a beat or a basket or a sappy Sunday from your girl. Go hug your kiddos. Bye, guys.